Hello everyone, my name is Jessica and this is my uncut world at WLS journey. It has been a few months since I have posted. It's been a lot. So I just want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. First things first, if you like what I talk about and if you like what how I present my videos, please like, subscribe, and hit on that notification bell so that you can get notifications whenever I post videos. I am also on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And now that I have gotten all of that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and start talking about what has been going on. So, the last update I posted was a live update that I did on Facebook that I just kind of like transposed the video onto my YouTube channel where I mentioned that I had finally gotten under 300 pounds and that I was super excited. And I'm still excited, but today I went into my 4 month check. I forgot to write down what their scale said, but it was under it was 294 point something. So one, it's always super frustrating when you like your scale at home always weighs differently from the scale at the doctor. In fact, we have two scales at home, one that my husband uses and one that I use, and they both have different amounts. So, like, even that is frustrating. So, I met with my nutritionist and I met with the nurse practitioner, and they kind of like they came in and they were like, "So, how are you doing?" And I don't know what it was, but I was just like, I'm okay, I guess. And they were like, well, talk to us more about it. And so, pretty much what's going on is that I am still struggling to get all my water in. And now that I have slightly increased my water intake because I was really only able to get like 34 ounces consistently, and now I'm able to get like 48 consistently. But now that I've increased my water intake, now my protein intake is kind of like diminishing, and it's just super frustrating because I'm supposed to get 60 grams of protein minimum and 64 ounces of water, and I'm just not thirsty and I'm just not hungry all the time. So it's hard for me to force myself to eat and drink all the time, in addition to doing my job, in addition to just having a life, doing my Bible studies and spending time with my husband and like going out and doing things and having a life, and it's just hard. And I guess it finally, like, today was a combination of them just asking that, and it's just hard, and then so that was the nutritionist, and not nutritionist, I'm sorry, registered dietitian, because there's different things. But she was just like, you do really have to force yourself to do it. It's your body can only sustain so much amount at a time, so you do have to kind of force yourself a little bit at a time. So I don't know, I'm just struggling with that. um, and then I was telling her, in addition to that, when I do eat, I notice that I'm able to eat bigger portions now. Before, I was only able to eat like 2 to 3 ounces of like solid protein, and now I can eat like sometimes up to 4 ounces of food at a time, maybe 5 ounces of food at a time. And you know, it sounds really stupid for someone who has not gone through the surgery, right? Because you're like, yeah, that's fine. You should probably be eating more. And people that have not gone through the surgery don't understand that. That we start out with like such little amounts. We start out, some people are not even able to get like 2 or 3 bites, and then they stop eating. So when you start being able to eat more, it sounds stupid because logically I know that I have to eat more eventually, right? Like I know that I will not be able to sustain the malnourishment aspect that I did as in the very beginning. But it's still frustrating because it's like, okay, well, I can't eat, like I'm not hungry all the time, but now I can eat more. So it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's a weird dichotomy, I guess. Um, it's just weird and it's frustrating, and it is what it is. So, so that was my the registered dietitian, and then the nurse practitioner came in, and she was like, "How are you doing, Joss?" And I was like, "Well, I feel like a Frankenstein raisin." And she was like, "What?" And she started laughing. She was like, "I do not understand what you mean by that." And I was like, I feel like a freaking Frankenstein raisin." And she's like, I'll need you to explain that a little bit more. And I was like, well, my body is a hot mess still. I My skin is all flabby and wrinkly right now. Like I'm starting to noticing wrinkles because my skin is loose, and my scars for the surgery are still very noticeable. And then I'm losing hair like crazy, and I just feel like a Frankenstein raisin. And she said, and she laughed, and I mean I was trying to be funny, but that's literally how I felt this morning, like a Frankenstein raisin. And she said, it is completely normal what you're going through. Your body is going through a lot. Your skin we can take care of later on. Right now we're just focusing on getting you healthy. And I said, I understand. And in my mind, I know all of this. Like I know all of this. I've said this to many people, and it's something that I understand, but it still sucks because it's just been a combination of like everything is kind of like hitting me at once. Like today, like today I had showered before I went to my doctor's appointment, and I am not kidding you. I brushed my hair so nicely and like calmly, and there was just strings of hair, and you can't really see it, but there's like strings of hair coming out, chunks, and it's just frustrating. And as someone, I mean, I've never really cared about my hair. I mean, yeah, I've dieted in the past and I've done things, but it's never been a point of pride for me. It's just freaking hair. But when you see all of these things and they just start to pile up, and it gets to be quite a bit. And then my husband, I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I'm losing a lot of hair. And, then I've had like the constipation or the diarrhea, and it's just like issues, right? And he's like, oh my God, is all this normal? Like, is the surgery working? And I tell him, because I have to like put him at ease, that everything is normal, and I know all of this is normal, but it still freaking sucks. So why am I losing hair? It is completely expected, actually, for someone with a gastric bypass around month 3 to start shedding and just losing hair. And it's called telogen effluvium, which the reason for it is really either stress or sickness or malnourishment, which, guess what, we are malnourished in the very beginning. Well, I mean, probably through a year, you're still not malnourished. You're not even able to get 1,000 calories in. So your body needs a minimum amount of calories for it to not be not malnourished. So that is pretty much why, you know, I take biotin supplements. I take all of my vitamins. So it's not because of that. It's simply because my body went through a shocking procedure and then it's been malnourished. So that's what's gonna cause it. And it will be anywhere between 3 months to 9 months for my hair to grow back. So telogen effluvium, your hair has two stages: the active stage and the dormant stage. So in the dormant stage is when you shed hair, and but as you're shedding hair, is like new hair is growing in. So what telogen effluvium, when that happens, is because of stress. So your body is sending nourishment and resources to your most important organs. And guess what? Hair is not an important organ, right? Like, part of your organ is, it's like kind of like the last thing that your body is going to try to keep to survive. So when that happens, it's about 90%. It kind of like just flips from active to inactive. So that's when all of your hair that was already going to die off, because hair naturally has a life cycle. So it is kind of like just kind of like speeds that process off. But then it does grow back. The great majority of people do have hair grow back, and when they don't, it's because of genetics or some other conditions. So my doctor, well, my nurse practitioner did request my 4 month blood work. I'm gonna go do that tomorrow because I have a dentist appointment. So, and I'm gonna be like in the same area, so I'm just gonna do that tomorrow. But yeah, it's just, it's been crazy. Not really crazy, it's just weird how your body transforms and changes, from like I was 419 pounds, 419 pounds, possibly even more, on in June of last year, and I am now at 294 point something. And it's almost 130 pounds down. And I took a pic. Oh my God, look at this. Can you see it? It's just like that all the time. Chunks come off. Uh, but anyway, I took a picture a few weeks ago, and I was like walking, and I found a picture of me wearing, it was like a dress. I found a picture of me wearing the same dress, not even last year, but a few years ago. And just, it's so crazy to see yourself transform. And when I was talking to the nurse practitioner, I was like, I understand that I'm not a Frankenstein racing, but I'm still in a cocoon and I'm not a butterfly yet. And she understood exactly what I said. And uh, all of these feelings are completely normal and valid. So I just wanted to post a video explaining that it's normal, that it's completely common, and it sucks. It really does. If you've never cared about your hair, guess what? If this happens, and if you're in the great majority of people and you start losing hair, it's gonna be distressing at some point. Like, some people are really, really distressed about it. I am just kind of dealing with it. I don't like it, but it is what it is. And also, like, my hair is just, it's not even just the hair loss, like, your hair changes, and my hair looks so dull. Like, so dull, so dull. And then I don't know if you can see, but I have all these hair growths that are coming out, and I'm just like, um, it was the nurse practitioner. She was like, "Well, it's not gonna be like a chia pet, that you're just gonna water it and then your hair's gonna grow." I was like, "No, can you imagine it?" Me a Frankenstein raisin with chia pet hair. And we just laughed, and I was like, no, seriously, it's good. And I know it's going to take time, but it still sucks. Hair grows, I think, 1 centimeter or 1 inch, one of the two, every month. So I am actually planning on cutting my hair because I think it's because my hair got so long throughout COVID. Like, in 2020, I had my hair probably around here, and it's grown quite a bit. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it probably pretty short so that I'm not so fixated in the large chunks of hair that come out when I'm brushing my hair. Like, hair is still gonna be coming out, but since it's not gonna be so long, I'm probably gonna be okay with it, and it's just gonna be, it is what it is. But right now it's just chunks, and that's not even the first chunk of hair of the day. That's like the fifth. So yeah. Anyway, I do really enjoy doing these videos. The reason why I know I said I was gonna post once a week, but editing videos is actually pretty time consuming. I didn't realize how time consuming it was gonna be, and I was doing pretty good because I was off work. But now I'm back to work. I'm doing a Bible study. It's a daily Bible study, and then we meet once a week. And I'm just trying to get closer with God, and just trying to do better in all aspects of my life. And I'm still not exercising. I'm just not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just not. I have no interest or inclination to do that, but I know I need to. So I probably will start doing that in the next month or two because I need to at least do strength training, and I think that might help. That will help with what is that word called? Shaping. So that's something I do want to do. I just don't have the interest for it right now, but I know I need to. So don't come at me. I know I need to do it. I just haven't done it. And what else? Oh yeah. So it's just I had so many videos like already filmed and like ideas of videos to do, and it's just I just haven't done it. And I also got a little discouraged that my channel wasn't really kind of where I wanted it to be. But I have this channel really mainly for me and my own accountability, and so that I can look back at it and look how far I've grown. And if it happens to help other people, I think that's great. But I am just gonna start posting my videos. I'm just gonna film them. I'm gonna try not to worry so much about the editing. And it is what it is at this point. I am not gonna be I don't have any expectation of being YouTube famous or TikTok famous or anything like that. I just want to document my experience. So I don't have anything else to talk about, so I'm gonna cut off the video here. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your summer. It is July. My birthday is coming up, so enjoy your summer and don't get bit by the bugs like I do. And you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.